So everything begins and ends in ourselves.
So we really cannot change our karma. We are stuck with it, doomed with it. Or can we have some influence on it?
As human beings or human animals trying to become human beings, there is a level of self-will. But if it is only accentuating my will, therefore against the will of others, and therefore creating conflict, we are increasing karma, and then it's a vicious circle out of which a person cannot come. But if we begin to look for the spiritual essence, and that spiritual essence is in every human being, it's not in an external religion or in an external God. The kingdom of God is in us, is in you, is in the person. Well, if that is a statement that we can make, that is a very powerful statement, which means that by this change, by this revolution inside of ourselves, we are then going through a process of dissolving an alchemical concept. We are dissolving, we are then negating all our karmic ties one after another until such a time, yes, that a person in a process which is a spiritual process of reversal, of transformation, and what I would call, and the modern Rosy Cross talks of transfiguration, that karma is then expulsed, is then thrown out of our system, because the I, the ego, is then also removed, and the personality and all our talents can then concentrate on soul development, because we are essentially soul beings.
Fantastic. This means that we can really do something about it, and not only that karma influences us and our lives.
Yes. It means that nothing is inevitable. Karma as cause and effect, and the way we are, depends on us. It depends on each one of us. Do we take a decision or not, linked either to an egocentric, vicious circle system, or do we open up to the truth? Do we open up to the light? Do we open up to infinity? When? Is that after death? Certainly not. Is it now? Yes, it is now. So it means that we move into a totally different paradigm, a totally different way of being, which is very simple. It's not something which is related to one's mental faculties, intellectual development. It's not knowing more. It's not that type of knowledge. It is to know yourself, to overcome yourself. These are the processes. And to do that, it is a process of purification. And if you and I were talking of purification, I'm sure we would quickly come to an agreement as to what are the elements of purification that are necessary. We start off with our physical purification. We then move into our emotional and into our mental purification. And these are the basic tenets of a process of transformation that can take place every day. Every morning we wake up, through the day where we have our different activities, our professional activities, family responsibilities, whatever we may have, wherever we are living, we can then break out of that karmic prison, which is individual, but also planetary. So then you can imagine someone who is doing that is not only having an effect on himself or herself and his or her immediate environment, but is having an enormous effect on the whole world. And you know,